field. Let's go! Look. Oh, I love you too. Huh? My eyes! Just licking my eyeballs. Get over here. What are you doing, bro? Ah! Remember the notes go? Oh! Energy! I feel it! Ah! I wanna be you, bro. Thunder Fury! Bro, are we nuts right now, dude? He is him, bro. I don't like the sound of that, dude. Ah, what do you even mean? Why would you make this game? Run out. Run those out. Go kill yourself. Let's go. DPS. Let's go! Let's go, baby! Oh, I almost body blocked long enough. I'm insane! Are you kidding me, bro? Olsen! Ah! No! You gotta be kidding me, bro! How did I go to the wing side? I'm falling. Grab the roof! Grab the roof! No! I need a second.
Get the grab behind us.
Dude, look at all those cogs and great Steve. All paladin rage for the win, baby. Top of the morning to you. What's good, friends? Good morning. Good to see everybody. What's up, Bobby Deebs? What's up, Unseen? Unseen, you are seen, my friend. God bless you, homie. Unseen, you still feeling good with that legendary? I can't wait to get one, dude. I cannot wait to get a stinking legendary. I can't wait, man. Oh my goodness. Friends, how's your morning going so far? I noticed that the Twitch thing is not appearing on the... Oh, I see why. I was like, why is it not popping up on the chat? This is why it's not popping up on the chat. Now it's good. Yo, Gray Billy the Kid, how are you, man? Dude, praise God. My wife and I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and she is recovering super well. Now, she's not out of the woods just yet. She has a tube that's left in her incision that, you know, prevents it from, which causes it to keep on draining, the abscess to drain, but it also prevents it from being able to fully heal because it's forcefully being kept open. So she is recovering as well as she can while that's still going on. But they said, like, as of right now, everything is going according to plan. It's working well, and she's feeling good. She actually is going to start getting back to work this week. It's not like she can get out of bed of her own. Now the doctor yesterday was like, hey, you're actually at the point where we actually would encourage you, like, to start getting up and moving around a little bit. We didn't want you to really get up and move around a little bit before because we didn't want you, like, you needed to let the wound heal. Now you actually need to get up and move around because the more your body moves, actually the easier it is to fight infection. The more your abscess will drain. But you kind of had to wait until you healed a little bit. And so, yeah, Pac, we're feeling really, really thankful. Really thankful. We're just thanking God and praising God. Because it's just been a rough season for her, you know, going through it again and again and again and again and so we're just praising God that she's finally getting some relief. Oh my goodness, come on now. Look at these absolute legends. Thanks for following on TikTok. Appreciate you. How you doing, homie? Yo, James, God bless, bro. Hey, James, thanks for you and the homies doing some old school RuneScape last night, man. I was on my way to the store and like, yo, let me hop in the Discord and say hello to the homies, dude. Yeah, dude, in the new year when my wife is, Amarasu, good to see you. When my wife is feeling better, I want to just jump in and play some RuneScape with you guys, man. Right now, pretty much any time that I'm not working, I'm spending 100% of my time either, you know, doing house responsibilities or being with my wife. Because during the day, she's just lonely and bored. You know what I mean? I mean, this week she's gonna start lightly getting back to work. And the doctor encouraged her. She's like, you should probably be standing up a little more, do some very light walking. And she's like, so if you wanted to like stand at your desk and get some work done, because she can't. Without going into detail, she can't sit down right now, and so she's like, but you could stand at your desk if you want. And so right now she's just in a tough spot. So I'm spending all my time with her just to make sure that, you know, she's not lonely. And it's so easy, man, for just like loneliness and sadness to kick in when you're just laying there in bed all day. It just sucks, man, you know? And but in the new year, you know, we get back into a little bit of a new rhythm. Well, no promises it'll be right in the new year because we have another appointment on the 22nd, and that will determine some next steps. Whether she needs another smaller procedure or another full-blown surgery. I think we'll probably find that out on the 22nd, maybe? We're not actually even 100% sure about that. But we'll see. Once life gets back to normal, you know, then we'll be a little bit back in a little bit more of a normal routine. Yeah, I want to learn all the raids, man. I've done Theater of Blood that one time you were there, but I have to practice it a bunch. And then Chamber of Xerix, I'm still an absolute noob at it. But they're fun, man. And I've never done TOA, but I did unlock it, so I have access to it now. Papa Goose, top of the morning to you, friend. How y'all doing, homies? Good to see you, guys. Since the other day, Amarasu, I think it was you. The other day, since y'all told me about Red Dragon, yo, I've been looking into some Red Dragon peripherals, man. I've been checking it out. Ruse Vikings. Good to see you back, homie. How are you, man? God bless you, bro. And I have been intrigued by Red Dragon. Okay, if you guys don't know, they are a gaming peripheral company. Unfortunately, my Corsair mouse, which for years has been my absolute favorite MMO mouse of all time, Corsair is definitely my favorite peripheral company by far. But unfortunately, my MMO mouse, the mouse works fine. The scroll wheel, this is the second or maybe third time the scroll wheel has broken on me. And I've actually found out that a lot of people in the community have had the same problem. That their scroll wheel has broken. So I'm like, dang. Yo, Sleuth, Glorious is legit. They don't make an MMO mouse, and I really want a company that makes an MMO mouse. I love having an MMO mouse. Ooh, Bobby Deebs, you like yours? Okay, sweet deal, man. Sweet deal, bro. Great Billy, the holidays can be so depressing for so many people, but you hate because you love Christmas. I wish it was always Christmas Eve and always snowing. Yeah, dude, amen to that. I'm battling to find joy and happiness during the Christmas season, but it's so hard. Yo, Great Billy, let me ask you, man. During this season, are you getting a chance to connect with some other people, like on a pretty regular basis? Enjoy fellowship, play games with people, hang out in a voice call. It's just, I really believe there is a massive connection between our level of community fellowship and our level of like sadness. I believe we are created for regular ongoing community, and I think Discord makes that more practical than ever. You know, like I think spending time together because Discord exists just makes it more practical than ever. hanging out with in-person friends every day, it's just not practical. But even getting 15 minutes of being around some other people and just vibing and having good conversation goes a long way. That's why I've been so excited to see our church getting into like in-game communities, because it's just a practical way to just spend time together. Every single night now, there's people just hanging out with voice calls. Literally every single night. And the amount of fellowship, community, it's been powerful. But I'm Rossi, I've been looking into it. Yo, Potato Head, good to see you, man. I'll be honest, I've been looking into Red Dragon, and I was a little bit sussed out when I first saw them, to be honest. Because I clicked on the products, and the products didn't look bad, but the prices are so good, right? So for example, and these are on sale right now because of Christmas stuff, but they're not necessarily like this cheap. But for example, right, let's go to like the mice. Here's the one. I've watched like at least 4 or 5 review videos on this. So this is their MMO mouse right here. Which, I mean, what do you see this price tag? Do you see this price tag? $32.99 for a wired MMO mouse. Look at this one. $46.99 for a wireless MMO. And it's on Amazon right now for like $45. It's on Amazon for literally $45. So my mouse wheel broke. So I went ahead and bought one on Amazon yesterday. $45. I was like, I need a new mouse, my MMO mouse. Right now I'm stealing my wife's because she's not using her computer right now. So I stole my wife's mouse. But I was like, especially this week, my wife's getting back to work. I was like, I need a new mouse. And I was like, am I hesitant about the price? Because the price makes me think cheap and crappy. All right, I'm a full believer in buy nice or buy twice. You either buy one thing that's nice one time and it lasts you a long time, or you buy something cheap and you have to keep buying it over and over again. Okay, I've experienced that many times in my life. And on stream the other day, people were like, yo, check out Red Dragon. And I was like, I don't know, dude, this looks, the price is too cheap and there has to be a reason why, right? For the past couple of days, I've been watching a bunch of YouTube views ready for people to just absolute crap all over the product. And everyone has been like, yeah, I mean, if you're looking for the absolute strongest, highest quality build, yeah, you're not going to get that with this. But they're not cheap, crappy, flimsy products. They're incredible budget friendly. So I was like, and I was listening to people like, yeah, they're like, I've had mine for a couple of years. It hasn't broken. It doesn't just, I was like, this can't be true, dude, because I want you to compare this, okay? This is what I've been doing. And I was like, this is pretty crazy. So Razer, figure this out, right? Let's go to actual Razer. Let's go to Hyperspeed? No. Steel Series, that's what it is. I've been looking into them, right? So let's compare the MMO mice, okay? And some of these are on sale. So give me the price tag of this. PC mice. And I want the MMO V2 Pro. Give me a price tag, bro. Okay. That is insane. Okay. So let's take a look at some of these, okay? Now, over the years, I have tried almost every major MMO mouse on the market. Yo, Willie Kong, God bless you. Useless change, good to see you on TikTok, God bless. Hope you're doing well, friend. Oh, useless. So I'm in the Salem, Oregon area. If you don't mind me asking, what are you asking to? Oh, James, when I log in a few minutes, we got you, fam. We absolutely got you, fam. Ratsu. Ratsy with the Prime from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Penguin Palace. If you need anything, you let me know, friend. You let the Penguin Butlers know they got your back. And I'm super thankful for you. Let's go. Let's go. Scro, no shot you 3D printed your new mouse. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. So let me show you these other MMO mouse, okay? Oh, this is blemished box. No, I want just a normal MMO. Blemished box. RX9. There we go. Let's look at some of these prices, okay? Yeah, I will agree. Corsair their software is not great. I love their hardware product. The software is not super great. So let's check out some of these, okay? Now, we'll start with the ones I have tried, okay? Start with the ones I have tried. And also, Logitech. They don't make this anymore, unfortunately. Is it the G602 or is it the what the heck? Or is it the G? Yes, okay. So, unfortunately, let me show you in order the ones I've tried, okay? I have tried the Razer Naga. I actually have one on my hand right now. This is my wife's mouse. And fantastic mouse, to be honest. Fantastic. The build quality. And when this thing is in your hand, you're like, quality. Just real quality. I used to have a couple of these. And this was like 8 years ago. Okay. And this turned me off from Razer, but a lot can change in 8 years. I went through like 2 or 3 of these. And they just kept breaking on me. So I gave up on the product. In the course of 3 years, I went through 3 of them. And all of them broke. And I was like, well, I'm moving on to another company because this is getting outrageous. And look at the price tag, dude. Where's the price tag? They're like $150. Where's it? I just saw it. Oh, right. Okay. Look down here, dude. $180. Oh! I will throw up. I will throw up. I'm really not rough on my mice, especially now for MMOs. With MMOs, I don't even really move my hand. Now, when I play FPSs, I do flick. That's what's so crazy to me. My FPS mice because I play really low sensitivity when I play FPSs. I'm all over the place. Those last me a million years. But my MMO mouse, I'm over here like barely moving my hand. They die and they keep dying on me. So even though this mouse that's in my hand, this thing is quality. There's no denying it. But $180? Are you freaking out of your mind, bro? No, sir. Then for a while, I used the Logitech G600. And I gotta be honest, worked fine. And the price was like $40. This was the most affordable MMO mouse I had ever used. Now, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was just preference. Yeah, I didn't like it, but it worked fine. And for $40, how do you complain? What's up, Nova? How do you complain? You know what I mean? Big gun. That was a wireless option. But for $40, how do you complain? Unfortunately, they don't make these anymore. Yeah, Logitech does not make their MMO mouse anymore. Okay. Then eventually, I landed on the Corsair Scimitar. Now, my opinion, this has been my favorite MMO mouse for the past probably 6-7 years. Love it. The issue with this mouse, this is my third mouse that the scroll wheel has either completely broken or doesn't work properly. So it's this one still works. It's my third one. Yeah. Well, that might I'm kind of forgetting as well. I think actually the third one might have been, no, you know what? It's my second one. It's my third mouse in total, but not my second one. Not my third one to break. When I got sponsored by Corsair for a little while, they sent me a free wireless one. I had the wired version. They sent me a wireless. And then I think I ended up giving away my wired one. But my first scroll wheel on my first one that I bought, that broke 100%. Then this one, it's not fully broken, but it barely works. Everything else but the scroll wheel. And I've had a bunch of people say the same thing. And so like that's a bummer that after I think it was like a year and a half ago, they sent me that. That's a bummer that a mouse at this price point, $140, you know, just doesn't have a very long lifespan. You know what I mean? Like, that's a huge bummer. Pro totems. Let me see this, and then I want to get back into these mice. Bro, no freaking way, dude. You 3D printed a mouse? What in the world, bro? What's up, Just so good to see you, man. Jacoby, God bless. What? That is actually impressive, dude. My man 3D printed his own mouse. So did you put it on top of like just the technology from another mouse? Dude, that's actually sick, bro. It's sick, man. You want potato? With games, I always keep buying the push the mouse wheel. I've had my Red Dragon for 4 years and it still works 100%. That's crazy, man. So I'm like, dude, if I'm going to keep having to rebuy, because this is my personal experience. Maybe it's just me. I'm having to rebuy mice every couple of years, no matter what. Like, that's been my experience. No matter what company I go with, no matter how much freaking money I spend on a mouse, I'm having to replace it every couple of years. Maybe I'm the problem. I don't know. I don't know, bro. But here's kind of where I'm landing. If I'm going to have to buy a mouse, now granted, I think I use my mouse and keyboard probably more than the average person. Not only do I do it for my job all day, but then on my free time, like I use my computer a lot. I'm having to rebuy my mouse and keyboard. Not my keyboard, sorry. I've never actually had to replace a keyboard one time ever. Only my mice. But if I have to replace my mice every couple years anyway, I don't want to be buying these insane prices, man. And, you know, I'll be honest, when I first became an adult and I was like, you know, I got my own money and I want to, you know, buy like good gaming products, I definitely was like, yo, I'm going to look into like the best of the best. Because, you know, like falling into the name brand trap is real. It happens to a lot of us, right? But like, and you're convinced, yo, the best products will make me the best player. You know, I've been doing this long enough to realize like, the problem's not the hardware, okay? It's me. I'm the problem, right? If I'm not good at a game, it's not the mouse. Me. It's me. And I'm like, I'm sick of playing these prices and having to replace my product no matter what. Then look at the Steel Series. That's another one I was looking into. Dude, $150. Now, I cannot speak on this mouse at all. I've never used this one before. But $150? $150? It's just so much money, man. So then the other day, people introduced me to Red Dragon. Red Dragon. And I'll be honest, I saw the price tag. And immediately I was like, this thing's got to be a piece of crap. I mean, this is a wireless 12-button MMO mouse. And I was like, dude, you compare this to these other prices. Steel Series 150, Corsair 140, Logitech they don't make anymore. Razer, you know, between 150 and 180, depending which one you buy. I was like, the only way that makes sense is this has to be a piece of crap. The only thing that makes sense. And I'm a big believer in buy nice or buy twice. Well, here's the deal. I've been doing a ton of YouTube research, Reddit research, comparisons, and when I clicked on these videos and reading the reviews, and checking out Reddit, because you want to get an honest review, go on Reddit. Okay. I was ready for people to tear this company apart, dude. Like, and dude, everyone I'm talking to, and I'm checking the reviews, like, yeah, it's pretty good. Now they're being honest. They're like for example, this Razor Naga in my hand, this thing feels quality, bro. Like, this feels 10 out of 10. But it's $180. You know what I mean? It is $180, bro. Crazy. This is $52 for a wireless MMO mouse. And so I went ahead and got one, because I was like, even if it's not that great, here's kind of where my mind is at, right? Do I expect this mouse to be as good as this Razor Naga? No, I do not. I don't expect it to be. But dude, it's a third of the price, bro. And here's the deal. You know, I was like, dude, and again, I won't really know how good this is. I put it in my hand and try it for like a year, right? But at first I was like, dude, like, if it's a third the price, it's probably a third as good. But at this point, bro, I have to replace my mouse every couple of years anyway. So if I have to replace, if I get this, well, I already bought it. I bought it yesterday. If I have to replace this mouse after, you know, a year or two, dude, I'm still saving money, bro. Because I have used all these big major companies, and I still have to keep replacing their mouse. And I do agree, Phoenix. I said that earlier. I put more mileage on my mouse than most people, for sure. But I'm like, if I have to keep replacing my mice anyway, I would rather replace it for $50 than $180. So like, I'll let you guys know. Mine, I think it arrives tonight. Bro, where I live in Oregon, sometimes I get same day shipping from Amazon. I don't know if it's because I live close to the, you know, the actual headquarters, or if there's a facility literally sometimes I'll order something 2 hours later, it's in my house. It's 10 out of 10. So I'll let you guys know how this feels. I'm assuming it's not like this feels quality. I'm assuming this is going to feel cheaper. I'm assuming it's not going to feel as quality. It's got like more of a plastic build rather than this just like really sturdy build. So I am fully expecting for this to not, I mean, look at the price, right? I'm assuming it's not going to be as good. But as long as it gets the job done and it lasts me like at least 2 years, if I have to replace my mouse every 2 years anyway, because that's been my track record, every 2 years I'm replacing my mouse, bro. I don't know if I'm the problem or what. But if I got to replace it every 2 years anyway, I'd rather replace it for $50 rather than replace it for $150. So, thank you for telling me about Red Dragon. I'm going to check it out. See if they're good. And dude, they got a lot. Like I was doing some YouTube reviews last night on the keyboards, and I've been looking into this one. I don't actually need a new keyboard. My keyboard works fine. But where is the, maybe I can search K530. Do you have their speakers, bro? I've been looking into their speakers. This is currently the keyboard I'm looking into right now. Again, I don't need a new keyboard, but look at these prices. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And I watched like 3 or 4 YouTuber videos on this last night before bed. Again, expecting people to just absolutely crap on it. It's $50 for a wireless. Now this is a 60%. Some people might not be into that. I like them. $50. Let's compare this to a similar product from Corsair. Let's go gaming gear. Let's go keyboards. And let's find a 60%er on here. Where are we at here? Yeah, shop all. Let's find one of their 60% keyboards. Okay, 60%. And let's compare prices, dude. Yeah, okay, so here's probably what is an equivalent, right? A 60% rather basic with some simple RGB. This is mechanical. I was wondering if it was mecha membrane, but it's actually mechanical. $109. $109 compared to, where is it? Why is my internet freaking out right now? What's up, Johnny? Good to see you, man. Compared to $49.99. I'm like, bro, if this thing is good, you know what I mean? It's crazy. 12 tables. I can say Keychron keyboards are very nice. For speakers, the Pebbles are extremely good. For cheap speaker. Yeah, I actually just started using speakers rather than headphones, and I'm loving it. Unless I'm playing in FPS, I don't think I'll ever go back to headphones. It's crazy. Yeah, and the cool thing about these are hot swappable. And so you can actually kind of modify them. You can actually put your own switches. You can change out the keycaps. You can actually modify these if you want. Glorious does let you do a lot of customization. But even Glorious, because I looked into theirs for a while. Actually, almost a couple years ago, almost got theirs. I actually have the Glorious mouse. Yeah, I have the Model O. Thing is beautiful, bro. Like if we go to their keyboards, right, shop. Come on now. Where is keyboards? Yeah, customize. Yeah, here it is. GMMK. And these are nice too. These look real nice. But what is the and I like just the white one. There was just a straight up white one back in the day. But they're like, they're not, if I remember correctly, they're not like super expensive. Just give me a price tag, bro. Oh, okay, 150. No, that's pretty pricey, dude. I mean, that's pretty standard for like a high-end keyboard. But I'm kind of tired of paying all that money, dude. No, Unseen, what's the Razer Nostromo? District, you're 75% keyboard with Hall switches. Only 110. Yeah, 110, that's a lot of money, dude. Now, granted, I've never had to replace a keyboard ever before. I've never had a keyboard die or break or anything. For me, it's only the mice. Only the mice. What is this Amazon link? It's got hide screen because it shows info. Oh, yeah. They used to call that the Razer. I used to have one of those, but it was a different brand. It was, different name. The Razer Tataris. It used to be called the Razer Tataris. And it's, let me just hide my info real quick. Yeah, so this real quick. The Razer Tataris. And they're pretty cool. I think Red Dragon might actually make one. I think so. Johnny, I need to upgrade my PC. Should I go for the CPU or the GPU? It just depends where your current issue is having. Depending on what problem your computer is giving you would determine what you should upgrade. I'm not the most experienced person to answer, but like, again, it just depends where they are. Yeah, Sleuth, but here's a really cool part, dude. Actually, and I'll show you guys this real quick. If you want to check out a quick video. You can actually, with Red Dragon, that's one of the things that really actually drew me to it. Because I would like to one day get into the world of, what you call it? Custom keyboard building kind of thing. And yeah, so this guy actually took a Red Dragon K530 and totally customized it. Like, check this out, dude. I'm gonna close Guild List real quick. Check this out, bro. Well, you know what? I'll show you I'll show you this.
For some newer custom ones, as we are going to do today. Keycaps make a massive difference, not only to look, but also feel and sound, especially.
This is the keyboard.
What is going on, guide? If at any point during the video, there are Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international. and pulling off. Let's jump into it. All right, start off by grabbing your keycap puller and pulling off all of those key.
So like even just looking at it, you're like, dude, this thing doesn't look like a piece of crap. You know what I mean? Like, I watched like 3 or 4 YouTube videos reviewing this last night. I was very, very surprised.
Keycaps and then discarding them.
And you'll see
now, you can choose to
this one has brown switches. This one comes with brown, blue, and red.
Caps.
Oh, I hate blue. Guys, what kind of switches do you guys use? If you even know what that means. I hate blue. I can't do blue, dude.
Switching out those keycaps.
I've used brown. Brown's not bad. Right now I actually use silver speed switches.
Some newer custom ones, as we are going to do today. Keycaps make a massive difference, not only to look, but also feel and sound, especially.
What's that back? God bless you, man.
If you are a beginner, this is a huge thing. Now, after this step, grab a switch puller, which should have come with your K530, and keep the.
Look at this legend.
We're going to do unscrew
Look
all
at
of
this
the
legend.
screws in that top metal plate
Angry.
that are connected to your standoffs. This will then allow you to lift up the
That joke
plate
is
and the PCB.
it's crazy.
Access to.
But see, he's totally customizing it. It's all hot toggle. And thank you for 64 months and one more. Recorded a video, said I took my monthly sub goal off the screen. Put it back. Thank you, brother, for filling up. One more sub on the monthly sub goal, homie. Keeping the stream ministry full time. Appreciate you. Bottom of heart, legend. Like, let me show you a quick just video on it, dude, because I couldn't believe it. $50 for a wireless. Now again, it's 60%. Some people hate that. Bad Crumble. Did you just subscribe from the UK? Are you now getting your very own stay in the Penguin Palace? Come on now. Look at you, homie. Anything you need to let the Penguin Butlers know. And they got your back. I appreciate you. God bless you, friend. Enjoy never watching an ad on the channel as long as they sub. And thanks for making it possible for me to share God's love with gamers and bringing it toxicity and loneliness. I appreciate you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How you doing, friend? Manliff, thanks for being on a 3-stream watch streak. Appreciate you. Come on now. Riley, you got the default Mac. Dude, the Mac switches, that hurts my soul, but God bless you, dude. Hurts my soul, man. Bison, you switch to got the V2 silent, okay, linear red switches from Razer. Let's go. Love it, dude. And then someone else said that they use red. Where is that? Okay, 12 tables uses low profile browns with O-rings to make them silent and bottom mounted actuation. This man knows what he's talking about. Customizing keyboards seems so fascinating to me. I've just never done it, but I would like to. But look at this, dude. This keyboard is $50.
Dragon K530 was released. Lacked in one huge area. K Thok, or is it legit? I'm happy to say this is seriously all Thok. If you want to check out the K530 Pro at any point in the video, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links.
For
But let's jump
$50,
into it.
dude.
Firstly, the original K530 had Bluetooth and a wired mode with a USB-C on the left side.
Optimal, good to see you.
On the Pro model, however, it has been upgraded, adding a 2.4 gigahertz USB dongle. This is seriously awesome for gamers that can now game wirelessly with a dongle and keep that 1000 hertz polling rate. But
Bro,
you may be
102-month resub. Snoop. Do you guys see what I see in the chat? 102 months, bro. Bro, what are we talking about? Sheesh. Bro, Snoop, love your face, man. Hope you and the family doing amazing. We love you. You're a legend. Thank you so much, man. Let me tell you what. Snoop, you make it possible for what you just saw in chat from Red Crumble. I mean, it's from Bad Crumble, right? Guys, look at this. Bad Crumble says, indeed, I did enjoying your content. While I'm on the fence regarding faith, I love how welcoming you are. And here's what your support makes possible. That people like Bad Crumble, who even though they don't know if they believe in God or not, but they at least have a place where they can explore if they would like, and if they don't, we can still show them love and play Guild Wars 2. And Bad Crumble, I want you to know this from the bottom of my heart. I believe God cares about you. I believe God loves you. I believe he cherishes you. But I also want you to know that if you choose to never follow him, I really hope we still get to play some games. Really hope we still get to have community, form friendship. And I'm glad that you're here. I mean that. God bless you. Kill it, gamer type equals something. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Oh man, I appreciate y'all a ton. Love it. God bless y'all. 12 tables. It's super simple to buy a box of 200 O-rings, put them around the keys. It's not a huge customized thing. I just have heavy presses, but it always helps with preventing wear and tear of the board. That's smart, dude. That's super smart.
Asking, is that really the thing that made the Red Dragon K530 obsolete? And the answer
That's
is
why I'm doing
no.
well, man.
This is. Previously, and basically on every Red Dragon keyboard ever, they only had hot swappable sockets with Autemu switches. However, the Pro model adds full hot swap ability with 3 and 5 pin switches, which is unbelievable. This means,
Bro, for a $50 keyboard, hot swappable. Asthma, thanks for one more sub in the month, bro. Making it possible for us to keep on sharing God's love with gamers, dude. Asthma, how are you, bro?
for the first time ever, a Red
good to see you,
Dragon
big guy.
keyboard can legitimately be modded to a custom keyboard level. This is something I
crazy?
really hoped that the brand would do, but I honestly never thought it would happen. All that is great, but it's a different world now with a ton of budget boards. So how does this truly compare to the competition today?
Let's find out. Let's find
the
out.
Royal Kludge RK61 is the closest competition, and the LTC Nimbleback NB681 is really the only other competitor, with the GK61 kind of being in competition, but really being too expensive to compete. Both the RK61 and Nimbleback are about 55 bucks. The Nimbleback does not have wireless connectivity, while all the other specs are the same, with the RK61 having full hot swap ability, RGB lighting, and a USB-C for connectivity. However, the RK61 does have Bluetooth and a 2.4 gigahertz USB dongle as well.
I think what I'm learning, dude, is that brand name hype is just so overrated. I have been a brand name person for my gaming peripherals for years. I think the longer I game and the longer I do this, the more I realize, like, it's just over, like, a lot of it I think is just overrated.
But lacks those awesome side physical controls on the left that the K530 Pro has.
Bad Crumble, we'd love to have you.
Relatively the same, so it's that simple.
Bad Crumble, are you aware that you can pay $5 and change your account to an NA account without losing your progress? Now, if you have friends and a positive community on EU, then don't leave that. But if you're playing alone, pay $5 and come play with us.
Right? No, not even close. Firstly, let's talk about what your fingers touch the most, the keycaps. The RK61 has awful feeling and sounding keycaps. Truly terrible and must be replaced. You could live with it, but I wouldn't recommend it. The LTC Nimbleback is slightly better and is definitely livable, but really aren't that great. They also have pretty dang ugly white...
This is not the Red Dragon keyboard, though.
...printing on the tops of the keycaps. The Red Dragon K530 Pro, however, has a very nice stock shine-through keycaps, which actually have incredibly good consistency with printing. All of the letters are the same weight and the same size.
I actually didn't even see this video yesterday, but I watched a bunch. I was ready for people to just take a crap on these keyboards. That's a strange visual, but like, I can't believe that people are like, yeah, these are pretty good. I'm not expecting them to be amazing for $50. But like, are they pretty good?
And in the same place. That's impressive. But the biggest thing is the look and feel. They actually feel nice to type on.
Bison,
and they
that's
don't
hilarious,
sound too bad
dude.
either. They are basically
That's
completely
hilarious.
smooth with a clean top to them, as the secondary printing for the secondary controls are actually printed on the side, which I absolutely love because it keeps it really clean being a stock board.
Look at that, dude. Thing's
Definitely
clean.
the most attractive stock board at this price, for sure. But what about switches? Well, they're basically all using Autemu switches or comparable switches to Autemus. Now, they're all livable
sticky,
if you're
bro.
getting into mechanical keyboards, and they can absolutely be upgraded pretty heavily by just lubing them like I did on my Red Dragon K617. Take a listen to before and after, red switches, Autemu, listen.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to lube mine, dude. Oof.
So you can see it upgrades it a lot just with the
Yeah,
stock
Wolfpack
switches.
already
However,
different.
they're pretty much all the same.
I learned about a new brand called Red Dragon, and I thought they were cheap and crappy. And I've been doing research, and I'm like, dude, they look pretty solid, man. I just ordered one of their mice because my mouse broke. I'll let you guys know what I think when I get it.
And they're pretty low level switches, but again, they all have that full hot swap ability, and they're really made for you to swap those switches into these boards.
Bad crumble,
that's
all
what's
good.
so awesome about this. You can choose any switch that you want. But next is build quality. The RK61 features a very generic but well-made solid plastic case with a metal plate and feels.
So this is comparing it to another one. So don't be confused. The one we're actually looking at is the K530.
Pretty solid, but doesn't feel special. The LTC is definitely a different design, having a removable skirt, which I love for modding, as this can be painted very easily. You can see that on my modded build right here. The main plastic case is nice feeling, however not quite as solid feeling as the K530 or the RK61. And this also has a metal plate. The K530 Pro
This is the one we're looking at.
Really awesome modern design with very sharp edges to make it look more expensive than it is. This also features a solid metal plate that actually curves over in the rear, which is a very unique design that may contribute to more solid typing experience. And by far, this is the most solid to type on in stock form. This just feels solid as heck while using it. Really fantastic when swapping in a linear switch with something like a shorter travel distance like a gaming switch. This also has the best acoustics out of the three in my opinion in stock form. This point cannot be emphasized more. This is a very solid typing experience. Now, arguably one of the most important parts of any keyboard is the stabilizers. Now, historically with budget boards, Red Dragon has always had an edge up here. And this doesn't change here. The stabilizers are just, well, better. Both when
I'm just blown away, dude. I'm just blown away. I was so convinced. I'm going to look up a few videos and everybody is going to tell me how freaking crappy these are. I can't believe it.
in stock and when modded. In stock form, they are much better tuned and lubed than both the Nimbleback and the RK61. Don't expect these to be perfect, but for a stock board, these are quite good. Mine has a slight rattle on the left shift key, although I think that's due to just an oopsie during manufacturing, as none of my other K530s have this rattle. As well, after modding, these are quite good and do feel better after modded than both the RK61 stock stabilizers and the LTC Nimbleback stock stabilizers. But don't just take my word for it, listen to the stabilizers back to back.
Pretty good, dude. For a $50 stock keyboard, it's pretty good.
And that is how it sounds, but make sure to stick around to the end of the video because I will be doing a full sound test back to back to back of all three keyboards.
Ooh, let's hear it.
But have you even noticed that I haven't even mentioned the price yet in the entire video? And that's because it's nuts. Because this was designed to be a replacement to the K530, the K530 Pro keeps the price of $60, which is actually insane. This makes this the best and most recommended budget mechanical keyboard by far on my channel. Again, if you want to check it out, there's Amazon.
It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. So I'm not in need of a new keyboard right now. I'm just kind of more so looking into Red Dragon as a company. I did buy the MMO mouse for like $45 because my mouse unfortunately is going out on me. But I can't believe that like you can get something good for this cheap. Alexander, how are you, friend? God bless you. Good to see you. Nick, now when you say your son had one, what did he have? What did he have? Yeah, so that one right now, I actually like smaller keyboards, but they have full-size keyboards as well. But again, I've never used any of their products, so I have no personal recommendation. But like, look at this full-size keyboard right here. $50. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This is insane. It's a full-length keyboard. It's insane. Wolfie, what kind of costume you want, friend? Cal, so unexpectedly, I fell in love with Guild Wars 2. absolutely, utterly fell in love with Guild Wars 2. And Cal, it's been incredible. Not only the growth it's brought to the stream, but the growth it's brought to our church. Having a Guild Wars 2 community in our church has been one of the single-handed most impactful things we've done in our church. The amount of people that are exploring faith for the first time is exponentially higher than ever. The amount of people who are fellowshipping in our church is exponentially higher than ever. It's just been crazy. So I will, right now I'm looking to maybe play WoW 1 day a week for midnight, maybe. But I have made Guild Wars 2 my new main game on stream. I just love it. I just love it. I do love WoW, but I love Guild Wars 2 more. And I can't believe I'm even saying it. It's crazy. I can't believe I'm even saying it out loud. Guild Wars 2 has become my favorite MMO of all time. It's incredible. What's up, Frosty? Good to see you, dude. You legend, bro. Frosty, bro. When Classic Plus comes out, you know I'm gonna try that, dude. You know I'm gonna be trying that. Come on now. Lil Wolfie, do you mean the Guild Wars 2 Christmas event? Is that what you mean? By the way, guys, short stream today. Short stream today. Wednesdays, I got lots of meetings on Wednesday. But I want to come live at least for a little bit. Cal, what have you been doing in World of Warcraft these days? What have you been playing? Bro, yeah, Guild Wars 2. I mean, not Guild Wars 2. WoW Classic. That'll be fun, man. I'd like to play a little bit. I'm sticking with Guild Wars 2, but I would like to play a little bit of WoW Classic. When that eventually does come out. And dude, I'm convinced we're getting some sort of announcement on Guild Wars 2 this week. I'm pretty convinced, dude. I am pretty convinced. So D1 Potato Head Classic Plus is them going back to the old state of the game, like the level 60 world, and like just the way that game feels, but then adding new content that they've never added in the game before. Completely just new content.
There you are, Commander. Can you believe
And
Can you believe
we don't
right
even
now?
know what that's gonna really look like yet,
Meeting the gods. Can you imagine?
but it sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool. I think these days I'd be more interested in playing that than playing WoW Retail. I'd rather play Guild Wars 2 than both of them. But even if I played WoW maybe like 1 day a week on stream,
It was a passage to the mists.
because it's not even that I want to stay connected with WoW. I want to stay connected with all the amazing people that I love that play WoW. That's really more so behind the motivation. I can't promise I'm even going to do that because, again, from a streamer perspective, that might not really work. Like changing up your game too often doesn't work a ton, and then really playing an MMO 1 day a week is hard to really make much of any progress, especially in a game like WoW, where you have only like a certain amount of time to make progress. You know what I mean? But I'd like to try it out. Cal, I'm playing for the first time in months. That 3-month training class had to teach and train the life out of me. Oh, you're finally done. And then on Friday, oh, praise God. Praise God. Cal, you don't have to do another one, do you? Are you like, completely done? I really hope so. Yo, Huge Rooster, God bless. How you doing, friend? You refuse to play World of Warcraft, play Guild Wars 2 instead? Guild Wars 2 is unbelievable. And you know what I also want to play, guys? Guild Wars 1. Like, that's another thing that I'm currently, I guess, just kind of tossing around of like, if I were to play another MMO 1 day a week, there's also Old School RuneScape I would want to play. And there's also Guild Wars 1, which could make so much sense if I'm playing so much Guild Wars 2. And also play Guild Wars 1 day a week with the community. And again, there's horizontal progression, so no real pressure to keep on playing the game a ton, you know? So like, there's just so much. What's up, Riptor? Good to see you, man. Before I start this quest again, I need to finish all the way through, right? Servers reset. And I was about to be done. Frosty, you're now working on 2 tunes of the anniversary servers. Started a horde tune in the PvP, thrown with Asmo. On top of that, I've stepped back into Mob Classic. Dude, I saw the post this morning. Yeah, dude. Well, I read it this morning. Taking over the good old WoW Classic Guild. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. What a legend. Have you watched any, oh, yeah. Novo, you're researching, bro. This man's a gamer, dude. This man is a stinking gamer, bro. A wedge symbol. This one looks like it's got some, like, cloud-looking things on it. Let me just put it in the right spot. That might actually be the right one. No, I think it's this one. Is it here? Yeah. I actually don't think that's it. That's it for sure. That is it for sure. Let's get these pieces. Okay, so right there, next to your health bubble, yellow icons. I don't see any yellow icons, bro. Influence a sub, bro. How you doing, man? Yeah, I don't see any. The mountain icon I was explaining shows you achievements you can get for these quests. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, so if I complete this in the time limit. Is that the right one? Might be. Okay, cool. So then, yeah, let me see if I can complete this in the time limit. Let's see. Come on now. Bro, the mounts in this game, the different types of mounts, are fascinating to me, bro. And the hovering. This game is just so freaking fun. It's crazy, man. Yo, what's up? Atrophied, how you doing, friend? And then this one. What does this one look like again? I gotta be quick here. It looks like that. Right here. Okay. Then we're going up here. And we need 2 more. Come on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw one here. Okay, what do you look like? You're the solid one. We did this yesterday, but then we were reading chat and talking, and the servers reset for the big update, and it kicked me out of the quest. Okay, and then the last one, I'm pretty sure, is just all the way up top. How much time do I have? Oh, I got 5 minutes, dude. I got 5 minutes, bruh. Come on. So notice how I'm changing mounts depending on what I need to do. It's because in this game there are different types of mounts. It's just crazy. It's sick, dude. It's sick. This Blondie, how was the stream yesterday, friend? Miss Blondie, I was seeing your introduce yourself comment in the church Discord yesterday. And it just, hearing you see the words of like, you know, I feel like I believe in Jesus, but I haven't really like explored too much, and I don't have like a church family, and I'm excited to finally feel like I can have a place where I can do that. That just made me so excited, and so I just praise God for you. Okay, compassion brings understanding. Here we go. We go. Now it'll tell me if the... Okay, so this one I actually have to do pretty quickly.
But the markings don't seem to line up.
Come on. Oh, wait, okay. I actually have to do this pretty quick. Took our time yesterday. Council of the Gods. Humility. Okay. I have 2 minutes, 43 seconds. Come on, I believe. Not that one. Not that one. This one. I gotta line it up. Okay, that should be good. I think I went to you. Okay, truth. About the market you witness your father. Okay, yes, this one right here. I got it. Go. I did not know about that timer achievement thing. Come on, line up. Think this would be good? That's good. Now, who did I not talk to yet? I talked to you, didn't I? This one's truth. Okay, got this one. 2 more, and I have minute 40. This one's glowing, so it's this one. Come on. I think one more turn. Oh, one more turn. I believe. Chad, I need you to hype me up. Wait. Where is the last person? Is it you? Like I already talked to you. I got a minute. I got 1 minute. Okay, true nature of sacrifice. Oh, I have to fight you. Come on. Need to pump. Oh, come on. Pump faster. I have 37 seconds. I'm gonna start cutting back to the spot. Come on. Okay. Guys, I have 10 seconds. No, it's not gonna be enough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. Dude. Guys, I missed it by like 2 seconds, bro. That's toxic. Guys. Cal, it's always good to see you, friend. We are blessed to be a blessing. Dang. Blondie, this stream was great. Thanks for the raid. It was heartwarming. I was shipped home, but I had to work. Oh no. No worries. Sorry I wasn't able to stick around. I literally raided you and ran out of my room to bring my wife to the doctor.
Gods aren't to be taken lightly. Let's tread carefully here.
But I hope it was awesome.
Know who's watching.
That's amazing. Let's go. All right. And I think this is literally, I was standing in front of this portal yesterday before the servers reset. Okay, so it looks like And there was actually still more to do anyway. Yeah, Piper, that's true. I could just play it a second time for achievements. Dude, look at this, huh? This is sweet, bro. Do they bow before me as I walk through? It's pretty legit. You know what I should change this to, actually, bro? Change this to the teleport. Had I had that teleport ready, had I had that ability, I could have saved 2 seconds. Dang.
This must be Cormier.
I could have saved it.
Hail to you, goddess of truth. We need your help. Kaz, go
That would have
ahead.
been legit.
Thank you, Commander.
Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, I got some of these unseen. I appreciate that, man.
Valuable.
We have come to
Yeah, I
you
got some of
to
those
provide
yesterday.
us
Yo,
with
Mr.
aid
Dave,
in
good to
our
see you.
cause.
By the way, friends, if you haven't already,
Plea.
check out the Winter's Day Christmas event. It is a ton of fun.
Please.
I still actually haven't done the tower defense mode.
Balthazar has emerged from the mist to bring ruin.
I did the strike, I did one of the dungeons.
He's going to slay
The jumping puzzle
and if he succeeds, the imbalance
is
it brings
so
with it.
much fun.
You know
It's so much fun.
already, don't you?
Pastor Influence was doing it yesterday in his stream. I had a blast watching him. Yeah, if you guys don't already watch Pastor Influence, you're throwing. That dude is hilarious.
Sorry, Lady Mead.
He's one of our pastors.
There is nothing.
He is
I-
so encouraging. Influence, did you beat it? I wasn't able to watch long enough to see if you beat it. I know today's his birthday. I've been waiting for him to come in the stream. And when he gets here, I'm gonna give him some love. Now I can't actually
He isn't.
sing, unfortunately, right now,
Balthazar has been stripped of his claimed title.
which is a bummer, because I won't be live actually for the rest of the day. Yo, maybe I should go live later just to sing him happy birthday.
As we speak,
Come on
he
now.
is armed.
Come on now.
He claims
The legend.
God of war.
Come
He's,
see
bro, you're freaking here, dude. Oh, I see you in the comment, bro.
Then you'll understand.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need some happy birthday emotes in the chat right now. Bro, Saram,
No victory.
love you, dude.
And our
You are an
inevitable
absolute,
conflict with the Elder
literal,
Dragons.
living
Waging war with
legend.
them could only lead to the
Bro, appreciate your time, dude.
destruction
Man,
of
I pray God's blessing over you. Many more years of health.
that was stopped.
And I pray the will of God for your life
And
to
so
move to Oregon in Jesus'
we
name.
chose to withdraw from Tyria altogether
Juniper, get this man
and
Get this man a house in
seek
Oregon.
for the
Step up your gift. What are we talking about, lady?
rather.
What are we talking about, lady? Step it up over here. Saran, thanks for being a friend. You and Juniper are the best. Now here's the deal. We got local game shops. We got food. We got amazing weather. Depending if you like rain. But right now we're in the Hoa Hoa rain vibes. Oh, it's amazing.
Blinded by
It's amazing. What's up, Barry? Bro, we got some reacts going on here? Wait, what kind of reacts we got going on here, dude?
primal force with
Hold the phone, bro.
whether he won or lost,
Let me see this bad boy.
his death or theirs,
Scanning target found. Let me get through this little
bring about
area.
the end of Tyria.
Now, Sarem, what are the plans for the day, bro?
6.
What are you doing on your birthday, bro?
Brent,
What are you doing on?
Andrew,
Ooh, we're working on it, Juniper. Okay, I respect it.
Balthazar has
Respect it. Come on now. Guys, the 10-year anniversary. XP Church is coming up in March. Bro, Sarem, let's go, dude. Lock down the Airbnb for coming out of March. That's going to be insane, bro. Dude, it's going to be so good to see you guys. And, it's going to be the best. Just going to be the absolute best, man. It's going to be unbelievable.
we stripped
That
him
weekend
of
is going to be
power and
so much
chained
fun.
him in the mists.
And yeah, it's just crazy, bro. God's so good. So much is happening.
Powerless to carry out.
Oh yeah, Juniper, it's gonna be like Christmas in March. Yo, what's up, pal? Good to see you, man. Did I see Ashes of Creation early access trailer? I did. I watched it last night. So I've played a couple of the early access alphas and the betas and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I'll be playing the what is it called? The new Steam release. you gotta pay $50,
You
and
could be there now.
all of your progress is just gonna get reset again.
And his search for an old,
And so,
distinguished blade.
you know, it's tough because do I think I'm gonna get much traction? No.
The means
Could I pay the $50 and then put out a couple clips that might get
when he returned
a couple hundred, maybe a couple thousand views?
Balthazar disguised himself
Probably.
as Lazarus with
But it's
use
tough
of
to
the
justify, right? Like,
only magic powerful enough to hide.
because I could just put out a couple clips of Guild Wars 2 and get that same traction for free, right? So it's just tough. Like, I'm just not at a point in my stream career where, like, if I spend the $50, will I make that $50 back with those clips? The answer is no. 100% no.
Could stay. Fight with us.
Or I could just keep putting out Guild Wars 2 clips and get a couple thousand views
Do you
for
not
free.
know the cost of such a battle?
Bye. So see you with the stretch.
Have you not learned of the
So I'll probably play it
against one
on
of
full release,
against Abaddon?
but I already, last year,
1,300
I already bought the,
Abaddon and his army of fanatics waged a war
it was actually pretty crazy. I took a risk and I bought the $120 early access build.
that the ocean
And so that was a lot of money.
behind the desert you see today.
And I was like, yo, I'm gonna take a chance here. We might get some, you know, what you call it? We might get some serious views.
Full warped
And my stream wasn't doing super great at that time. And,
the desolation.
you know, if what you're doing ain't working super well, try something new.
Imprisoned
And now I'm like,
1,000 years.
Guild Wars 2 is absolutely crushing it.
Tyria.
So spend $50 on something that may work when I'm already doing something that does work for free.
And against all odds,
I'm good. And then to lose all my progress. Mag, they want another $50. I'm 99% sure the game is a scam. It's not a scam, but the monetization model is a little sus. A little sus, dude. It's a little sus. So yeah, I probably won't be getting it. I'll definitely, when the game actually comes out on stream, I'll definitely try it for sure. Sure. But another early access release where they're gonna wipe the servers and lose all your progress and have to pay $50 for it? Nah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
I was there to contain the damage,
If I could guarantee,
but by then it was too
you know, I'd put out a clip and get 150,000 views,
of power up
then
the balance of magic and
still wouldn't make the money back. But that would be worth it.
stirred Primordus from his
But-
slumber, triggering this latest cycle of destruction.
Content creation's crazy, bro. It is just a...
No victory.
The world of a content creator is trying so many different things in hopes that something works.
I understand.
And for the first time in a couple years,
We have
I feel like I'm actually doing something that does,
doesn't care whether he destroys
work.
Tyria. He said
and
so
it's
himself.
a really good feeling, man.
If there's
a really,
any way
really, really
we
good
can
feeling.
Convince you to stay.
No, Kaz.
Bias, I appreciate that. Those redeems.
It's ours.
You absolute legend.
Casimir,
Come on now.
my dear child.
Ox, the Guild Wars video. Oh, Kurthan, I see you as well. Kurthan, I see you with the hydrate. I got you.
The trail of life.
Tobias, I did yours. Then Tobias got your stretch. Legend, bro.
What has been
Yeah, the Guild Wars 2 video comes out tonight at
the answers you
7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
I wish you
So,
before
Ox, it'll be 10 p.m. your time.
It's time. I must join the others.
Let's go.
Premiere before
Do
you
this give
go.
it 13 years when it's the second greatest MMO ever made. I do think Ashes of Creation
Thank you
looks absolutely
for
incredible.
everything.
I really do. I think the game looks absolutely incredible.
With you,
But it's going to have a monthly subscription,
all the gods.
and it's going to be pretty... It seems like it's going to be pretty hardcore, like pretty time demanding. Bro, first of all, you look super cool. You look like, super duper cool.
So we came all this way just to watch her leave?
Bro, sometimes it be that way.
Are you all right?
Just
Bro, Barry. Monday. I'm going to check out your clip still. I have it open in front of me. But dude, Monday, you're going to be able to announce your project. Dude, Legalese has been started. I love it.
Tyria
Love
is
paying.
ours to protect. I know that now.
So, what now? Are we
Dude,
to comb the desert for
God bless you, bro.
because
I won't say too much. I don't know what's
If
public
that's
yet or
what it
not.
takes, yes.
How do you?
You heard
Gotta chase your dreams, man.
We're on our own from here on out.
Your dreams.
So we search the desert.
I believe
we're
that.
Smart. We'll split up and search systematically.
Can do.
Miss Blondie, you finished Living World 2 last night? On to Hero Thorns. I mean, Heart of Thorns.
Have information we can use. And I've got some news to share with them too.
Good.
Oh, I'm the only one. Oh, bro, for real?
I may also check in with my contacts in the Order of
Bro, I feel honored.
They might be able to shed some light on things.
You know.
Ritlock, go with him. I'll take the Riverlands to the south.
Barry, I appreciate you, man.
Our contacts.
Hope you and Mrs. Barry doing amazing.
Anybody who
Hope,
might be
heard you guys got some snow in Minnesota.
About that.
Come
What
on.
are we searching for exactly?
the way
We're
forward.
probably not
That's all
getting,
I've got at the moment.
Well, we've done
probably
more with less.
not gonna get much snow here, unfortunately. Makes me sad. Now, Oregon gets snow. Just the part of Oregon I live in doesn't really get much snow. Alright, dude, we're going through the sick portal again, dude. Disciple B, how you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Dude, this place is beautiful. Like, just look at the scenery, dude. It's hard for me to pay attention to the story on stream, to be honest, because I'm talking to chat so much. And I can't believe I'm saying this. But, like, I'm looking forward to slowly on my own time, like, actually slowing down enough to, like, really appreciate the storyline. Now, when there's, like, cutscenes, I watch those. Because I think watching a cutscene is an enjoyable experience for the whole stream. Just listening to text chat. It's not super entertaining for a ton of people. But I can't believe I'm saying it, but like I actually want to go back and like enjoy it. Which is very, very, very unlike me. Very unlike me. It's crazy. It's a raptor mount. Master the raptor mount and learn to share bonus ravenous strike to all the mounted engaging skills. Dude, I want to unlock all of these, man. Complete the high jump ranch task region in the Highlands to unlock the Springer Mastery track. I want all of this, dude. What the heck, man? I want all of it. Sorry, I told Influence last night. Guild Wars is making me feel like I have ADHD. I need to finish up the MSQ, but I'm like, ooh, look at shiny thing to do. And then there is a shiny thing to do. Well, here's the beautiful thing, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. This game just lets you do whatever the heck you want to do, whenever you want to do it. And you're not getting punished for that, bro. Which is just unbelievable, man. Like, and that's, in my opinion, that's how it should be. What up, Cena? God bless you, friend. Celebrating a snow game. A snow day with some gaming. Love to see it. Love to see it. Now, Barry, what is this thing you sent me?
Shady spot to ply our trade. That sound good, boy?
What is this thing you sent me? Want to see this? Return request initiated. Oh, and Barry, this is from your own social media. Hold the phone, bro. Let me see this bad boy. Ooh. Oh, the stream is relaunching, ladies and gentlemen. Barry's stream is coming back, dude. Bro, we get to see your face again. My dude's hitting it hard with the social media, bro. What a legend, bro. What an absolute legend, man. What a beast. I'm happy for you, man. Is the wifey gonna be making any appearances, dude? Or is it gonna be just you vibing, my dude? Let's go. Love that, dude. Yo, Juniper, how you been liking the game? And if she can't answer, sir, I'm answer for her. Bison, I will say Guild Wars 2 actually beats WoW in map building. Upper and lower Karazhan map building in Legion were elite, and it was really hard to hold the candle to it, but this wins. Personally, I think they're not even close. The verticality of this game is unbelievable. And, I mean, perfect example right here, dude. Look what is built into this part of the map. Right there. Like, you can't get over that cliff unless you actually properly engage with the mount system that is built into the game. Like right there, you need a mount to get over that cliff. Now, you could also use the work law to work as well. But like this expansion is all about getting the mounts, and then you use the mounts to actually traverse the terrain. Like the map building like uses the features of the guild of the game in it. Natural Fever. This game's incredible. And it's free. Free. It's unbelievable. Dude, Barry, you guys are doing the duo. Let's go, man. Dude. Back in the day, my wife and I actually, every Wednesday night, some of y'all don't know this. Every Wednesday night, my wife and I used to do what's called Wifey Wednesdays. Every Wednesday night, we would stream together. I would love to bring that back, man. Streaming with my wife is just so much fun, man. So much fun. Free 99, Asmo. That's right, baby. Oh, I love it. So, Bad Crumble, in-game right now, I am in the Path of Fire Crystal Desert expansion. And this place is... I mean, look at this. Everything in this game is beautiful. Beautiful. Everybody said only map close to anything has to be Upper and Lower Karazhan. Watching the chessboard break into part of the map. I will agree. I will agree. The Mythic Plus from Legion in that was unbelievable. But you're talking about like the dungeon though, right? For me, I guess I'm less impressed with a dungeon, and I'm more impressed with an open world. And the reason I feel that way is a dungeon is a standalone product. I think it's easier to make a dungeon. Easier is not the right word. I don't know how to design a video game, but as a concept, I think it's I don't know what word I'd use because easy is probably not the wrong. I think it's more attainable to create a standalone product rather than a map zone that is, because it has to be cohesive with other things, right? Like for the Legion map, it just has to be cohesive with itself. What I love about Guild Wars 2 is the stuff that they make that is utterly unbelievable. It is cohesive with so many other things. It's beautiful. Hardcore Mike, guys, 07's in chat to salute the guild leader. Appreciate you, Mike. You're a legend. By the way, guys, don't forget, tonight, there is a World v World event happening in the Discord for Guild Wars. If you guys have never done World v World, even if you're someone that hates PvP, has never done PvP, I'm telling you, World v World can absolutely be the PvP mode for people who don't do PvP. Because you run around with an army. And so as long as you stick with the army, like you're going to have fun and you're not going to die every 2 seconds. Now, if you do the 5v5 structured PvP, you're dead, okay? You're done. But World v World, you run around with an army, it's a completely different experience. And I would recommend y'all. They're going to be doing it tonight in the Discord. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I got to teleport. Wrong, bro. Verdunsky. And you look away from the screen for 2 seconds, you know what I mean? Crazy. Yeah, guys, come out tonight. It's going to be a blast. And dude, Hardcore Mike, maybe we will do Wifey Wednesdays with the man that Guild Wars 2. She wants to try Guild Wars 2. She just hasn't been doing any gaming because she's just been in bed for the past, what feels like, dude, we're getting close to like almost 2 months at this point. Sheesh, man. crazy. She's been trying to do work from her laptop in bed, but gaming's been pretty non-existent for her. It's been sad. Crazy, man. Oh, you need the skimmer to go over quicksand. That's crazy. That's crazy. Higher Bison. In terms of total world building, there's nothing better than this. Jormag's Claw event and the way it works with the map makes everything else obsolete. I'm gonna be honest, man. There are things I love about WoW, for sure. But there are things about Guild Wars 2 that when I play them, I'm like, there are some things that are definitely preference of what you like better or not. And then there are some things that, at least in my opinion, are indisputably superior. Like, this game is incredible. Incredible. Guys, thankfully, praise God, we went to the doctor yesterday. And we did a checkup on her wound and wound care and her incision and stuff. And she is healing really well. There are no current signs of her abscess returning. She's healing really well. Now she does need to leave that tube in minimum until December 22nd. So because it's an abscess, they need to let all of it drain. And so her wound can't really heal. It can and it can't, right? It can heal somewhat, but it cannot close and fully heal because it's forcibly being kept open. She has an open wound. And so there's obviously still some big cons of that, but it's like there are no signs of it returning, because if it returned, this would be the third time it's returned. So right now the plan is we'll go back on the 22nd of December, and the plan is to remove the tube then, unless things don't go well and they need to keep it in longer. But right now, if things keep going the way they're going, December 22nd, the tube will come out. And then from there, they will schedule one of two things. If she keeps healing really well, they will schedule what will be a smaller procedure. She does need to get another small procedure. If things don't go well, she will need another full-blown surgery. So some of that is still undetermined. She's not out of the woods yet. She's not out of the woods yet. No matter what, she still needs to do something coming up. What that is will be determined on December 22nd. So, but the doctor encouraged her. She's like, hey, now you're healing well enough. Now it's actually good for you to get out of bed. You needed to be on like some pretty extreme bed rest for a while because you needed, like, I won't go into detail because it's kind of gross and some of it's private, but you know, she was like, it was pretty significant surgery. You need to really, really, really heal your wound. Now it's like you've healed your wound enough where actually now it's actually good for you to get up and do some slight movement on what's what's tolerable for you, because that will actually help reduce your body's chance of getting infection, and it'll actually help with blood flow and things like that. And so she's like, so if you want to be able to like stand at your desk, because she has a standing desk, and get some work done, she's like, I would actually pretty recommend that. You know, if you want to use your walking pad very slowly, at your desk, you could do that. Obviously, from what's tolerable, once you start to feel any sort of pain, you need to stop and rest. But they were like, you needed to reach the point where you could heal enough to then start doing a little bit. Now you need to start getting a little active again. So she was very excited. Like, 'cause you go stir crazy. You know what I mean? You're just laying in bed all day, every day. You just go stir crazy. Like, it's just so miserable. And so she's been trusting God and spending time with the Lord and trying to keep her joy. But it's just, some of y'all could probably relate. Laying in bed all day is just miserable, dude. It's like, really, like, if you don't have a problem, it can be nice for a little while to get some rest. But when you're forcibly just like in bed for what? I mean, we're going on 7-8 weeks at this point. It's just miserable. So I'm very, 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 very excited. So she actually is, today will be her first day back getting some light work done. And she is very excited. And it's tough too. When you love your job, it's tough to also not be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you really enjoy what you do. We're very thankful and blessed. Haven't, to both have jobs we love and enjoy. When you're forcibly taken away from them, it's rough. Olton Cups, you doing all the cooking? Yeah, I'm doing everything. Yeah. Cooking, cleaning, doing her wound care. There's certain routines we have to do for her every day because of her wound, and like 3-4 times a day, and cleaning and decorating for Christmas, and but you just gotta do what you gotta do, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. I will say though, paper plates for the win. Because that's I was like, boo, if I'm gonna be doing all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the dishes, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep it real. We're getting some paper plates, okay? And we're just gonna throw them in the trash. Or, recycle them, whatever. So I was like, no sir. So I haven't used a real plate in at least 5 weeks. That's not true. Thanksgiving, we use real plates. Yeah, Thanksgiving we use real plates. But besides that, I was like, I'll do dishes, because you prepped and cooked and did all that for Thanksgiving.
The followers of Ascension are constantly seeking different methods to reach Ascension. Follower Zune and
Novo, the absolute Chadmeister, 9,000. Brother. That's another sub in the monthly sub goal. Keeping the stream full time, Novo. I appreciate you. Thanks for allowing us to continue our mission, man. Sharing God's love with gamers and bringing it in to toxicity and loneliness, brother. Appreciate you. Novo. I'm gonna come visit your island one day, bro. One day. One day, bro. We're just gonna hop in the good old private penguin plane, dude. Take him out in the cockpit, dude. It's gonna take the plane, flying over, dude. Flying over, brother. Oh snap, dude. Dude, don't test me. I'll fly there, bro. Hardcore Mike. My son is a personal dishwasher. Maybe I should get me one of those, dude.
I require your assistance, and I require yours.
Oh, Keg W, bro. Keg W. Yo, the one and only. Thanks for confirming it on a bot. I appreciate you. The legend. Come on now. Bison. I immediately got a message from her asking how I was doing with my health issues as soon as she got back to Discord. We don't deserve her. Bro, she's different, dude. It's different. Like, she's different. And honestly, dude, she would have been doing that all this time on her phone. I had to every day be like, Amanda, you need to just rest. Now, sometimes I'm a better preacher than I am listener. Unfortunately, that is true. But I was like, at least for an entire week, no Discord. You just gotta fall off the face of the earth. We got it covered. And we'll be good. We'll be good. Bison, I appreciate that a lot, man. And I'm really thankful for the help you were willing to do. Bro, Phoenix, I do have to take my own advice. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I really do. Seriously. I struggle with rest. I do. I'm much better than I was years ago. But it's still a struggle for me, man. I struggle. I feel the need to stay active and stay busy, and it's an area of my spiritual growth that I need to grow in. I really do. Rest and trusting God is a biblical principle, and never taking time to rest and always staying busy is not noble. It is a lack of faith. It is a lack of believing that while you rest, God keeps working. God keeps providing. And I have to keep maturing in that area. I really do. Quick Killer sent you a Discord DM of a TikTok with motivational WoW posters. Oh snap, you got any Guild Wars 2 ones, dude? What do you mean motivational WoW posters? What even is it like Anduin, telling me to get out of bed, or what is this? Motivational WoW posters. You can't fix everything, but you can aim it. Oh my goodness gracious. Get outside, touch grass. Not The golden lotus. No, the black lotus is the thing that's super rare from Classic. What is the golden lotus? Don't let toxic things drain your soul. Facts, dude. Dude, every single one of these I could turn into a sermon. If you can't handle the heat, then stop standing in the fire. Bro, I could turn this into a sermon in a heartbeat, dude. How much your habits and your decisions. Keep praying God to deliver us from the things that we just keep going back to. Oh my goodness. The Bible says like a dog who keeps returning to its own vomit. Oh my goodness, dude. Some days you're the hero. No, false. I'm pretty much just always the villain. That's confirmed. Keep climbing. The loot won't drop, but still. As you'll never get invincible. You will never get invincible, dude. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy a long boy mount. Y'all, I'm going to keep it real. Some of y'all are not going to expect me to make this statement. By the way, guys, can we get huge hearts and welcomes to the chat? For Tuko Taga, God bless you. My name is Pastor Susie. Pleasure to meet you. And sincerely, hope you know you're loved and valued. I mean that. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I am a 20-year WoW veteran, now turned Guild Wars 2 player. And I'm glad you're stopping by. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on now. Absolute legend. If you're looking for a place where you can explore who Jesus is, God's great love for you, his plan for your life, and play Guild Wars 2 at the same time, you're more than welcome to join our XP Gaming Guild. But also, even if you don't believe in God, I want you to know, I respect the fact that you have to choose to follow Jesus for yourself. So we've got some people here that love God, their lives have been changed. We got some people who are on the fence and don't really know what they believe. And then we've got some people who have decided that they don't. And here's the deal. Although I would love everyone to follow Jesus, it's got to be your decision. And I'm so glad you stopped by. If you want to get plugged into our Discord for XP Gaming, the church, love to get you plugged in. Love to have you. What's up, Cash? Good to see you, man. I still remember when we did the all paladin raid. You walked into like 20 people on the longboy mount. Dude, so true. Brahman, good to see you. Cash, it's always a pleasure, man. Hope you're well, dude. Do I listen to podcasts? I do listen to podcasts. I also have my own podcast. And we just recorded an episode yesterday. It'll be live on Thursday. And it's called the Level Up Podcast. Helping gamers level up in life, faith, and leadership. Check it out anywhere you get your podcasts. It's on YouTube, Spotify. Click that link. Get plugged in. But y'all are going to be surprised to hear me say this. I don't believe this statement is true. That money can't buy happiness. I actually do not believe that that is true. Now, before y'all call me heretic, let me explain why. I don't believe money can buy joy. I'm talking about a unshakable, sustainable joy that in the midst of the hardest seasons of life, you still have a sense of joy. For me, I believe only Jesus can give that. A trust and a joy that despite that something's currently going bad in my life, I'm also super grateful that I've been saved, forgiven by God, have a relationship with Jesus. There is an inner joy that the world didn't give and the world can't take it away. Okay? Happiness is situational. Joy is eternal. There is a difference. But happiness, right? Situational happiness. Let me tell you, you want to know what's me happy? Dude, Advanced UG makes me happy. You know what makes me happy? The fact that I got speakers now instead of having to wear headphones. You know what else makes me happy? The fact that I'm playing the Path of Fire expansion. You know what else makes me happy, dude? The fact that I have a house. I like having a house. I'm very blessed that after 11 years, I like having a cool gamer room. These things make me very happy. They don't give me joy. They don't give me joy that when my wife keeps going through all these surgeries, none of this crap matters. My joy in Jesus helps both of us through that. But this sword on my wall doesn't. It makes me happy, but it doesn't bring me joy. But all this stuff that I'm describing to you that brings me temporary happiness, it all costs money. You know what makes... Put a 5 in chat if your computer makes you happy. You're like, dude, after a long day of work, love hopping on my PC, play video games. Love it. Guess what? Yeah, that computer costs money. So I believe money can buy you happiness. Absolutely. My wife and I, we went a couple years ago. What caused us to fall in love with the Pacific Northwest? We took a trip. You know how I got here? On a plane. That plane cost me money. That plane ticket cost me money. I absolutely believe that money can buy happiness, temporary, situational happiness that does not last. Money cannot buy you joy. It cannot buy you joy. Just can't. Just can't. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and refund the treadmill, Dark Shadow, only because I'm ending my stream in like 10 minutes and you wouldn't be able to get your value out of it. So I'll refund your points. Come on now. Yo, Takataga. Hey, brother. 11 years in the faith. GT's atheism. 20 years Warcraft. 3 years New World. RIP New World. Moment of silence for New World. Dang. And then now 2 years in Guild Wars 2. Happy to be here. Appreciate your enthusiasm. Thank you for the welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, hearts and chat for this legend. Hearts and chat for this legend. And dude, look at Liquid Stranger. Dude, look at that. Look at that Mog, dude. Look at that fit. My goodness gracious. That is insane. Well, Takataga, if you're ever looking to be a part of a church for gamers, we would love to have you. My wife and I actually lead an online church for gamers by gamers. We have a weekly worship service, musical worship, giveaway, and we use video game analogies to explain the truth of the Bible in the same way that Jesus used parables to explain what he was teaching. We use video game analogies to explain what we're teaching through God's word. We got small group Bible studies, opportunities to get prayer, opportunities to ask questions, and honestly, just a place where no matter who you are, no matter where you are on your journey, you are able to explore who Jesus is along some other gamers. Our church exists for this sole purpose: to help every gamer know God, experience community, discover their God-given purpose, so they can go out and make a difference. That is our hope and prayer for every single gamer. Link, good to see you, brother. All right, man. Look at this legend, bro. Disciple, I would tell our teens that if a boyfriend or girlfriend can make you that happy, they can also make you that sad. Facts. Yep. Absolutely. That's why, like, the stuff that money can buy can make you happy, but also make you sad. For example, I buy my PC. Come on, somebody. Mrs. Comfy Cozy coming back in the stream with a 21 viewer raid. We'd love to see it. Come on, somebody. Guys, we need hearts. We need hype emotes. We need all the things in chat. Say thank you. Mrs. Comfy Cozy, good to see you back, friend. How's everything going? We're having a wonderful Wednesday. Bless you. We're checking out the Path of Fire expansion right now. Continuing that storyline. Having the time of a life. Now, it is a short stream today. And we are done here in just a couple minutes, but I appreciate you sending the way. Tell you what, when I end my stream, I'm going to send the love. We're going to do a raid train. We're going to send that love over to somebody else as well. And I appreciate you. How was the stream? What were you playing? What were you doing? And if you guys are brand new, my name is Pastor Susie. Pleasure to meet you. And I hope that every single one of you know, I believe you're loved and valued. I mean that. Your life has meaning, purpose. I'm so glad you stopped by. If anyone here is looking for a place where you can explore faith, explore who Jesus is, discover God's great love for you, because I believe he has a great purpose and a plan for your life. Please know my wife and I, we lead an online church for gamers by gamers. It is a full-blown church for gamers right here on Twitch, Discord, all the things. And if you want to come ask questions, get prayer, would love to give you a place to belong. But I also do love to make clear that even if you do not believe in God, we're so glad you're here. You don't have to believe in order to belong, and we'll respect you. Even if you don't believe, not everyone watching right now believes in God the way that I do. And everybody's welcome. And I'm so glad you're stopping by. Come on, Mr. Rockhead. God bless you. Let's go. Mrs. Comfy, you're playing some hardcore WoW. Hey, let's go. You're terrible at it, but it's what chat ordered. You're awesome, man. Thank you, and God bless. Let me tell you, friend. Let me tell you, hardcore WoW is a vibe. Now, were you doing normal hardcore, or were you doing the ultra hardcore? Because the ultra hardcore is just hilarious. I love it. Yo, ZSariu is rocking Guild Wars 2, and she's probably still live. So I actually might be able to raid her here in a second. Let me see this. How's the Guild Wars 2 category doing right now? Are we top row? Oh my, guys. Number 3. Oh, yo, Nagura. She did so much player housing, and she's actually back in Guild Wars 2 again. Dude, that's legit. That actually is legit. You know, where's this area? Is she playing Guild Wars 2 right now? No, she's not. Is she not live? Oh no. Oh, she's playing Guild Wars 1. Oh yeah, we're gonna raid her. We're gonna send her some love for sure, dude. Here, just a couple minutes. Yeah, Wednesdays, guys, for me are mostly my church work day. We got our staff meeting. I got a couple meetings with the team. Got a meeting with Influence, meeting with AJ, and I gotta do I gotta edit the podcast. I gotta prepare tonight's board meeting. Today's kind of like my busy work day. And so I'm experimenting right now with still doing a very short stream in the morning now that I'm starting early. Will I keep it forever? I'm not sure. Not sure. But the consistency of just being live really helps a ton. It helps a ton. And I'm going to be honest, if I didn't stream, I would probably like just sleep in. It's like, you know what I mean? Getting up at 4:45 to just do some behind the scenes work. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know about that one, dude. That's early, dude. That's freaking early, man. That is real early. I got up at 4:45 today and yesterday. Crazy, man. Okay, so so Cozy, you boosted at 80 Mesmer, and then I'm gonna unalive stuff, see how it works. 10 out of 10. The Mesmer class is so good. It is so stinking good. It really is. Alright, even though I am mid-quest, we're gonna have to pivot. Atrophy, you got up 5:30 last 2 days. Work started at 7. Feel it. Yeah, I've been getting up early because to start my stream at like 6, like if I don't get up at 4:45, I won't have the time to like spend some time with God, pray in the morning. I wanted to, like, when I started getting up so early, like I was getting up at around 5:20, start my stream by 6 a.m. And I was like, I'll just pray like in the afternoon. I'll rearrange my schedule because I like to spend time with God in the morning. But I was like, if I'm getting up this early now, you know, maybe I can pivot that and do that in the afternoon. But it just is more, you know, once you get started with your day, you just go. You know what I mean? So I was like, I need to keep doing this in the morning for sure. Unseen. I miss the behind the scenes streams you used to do. You may be the only one. you may be the only one. Yeah, we had to do that last year for sure. Doing prayer in the guild hall if anyone wants in. Anyone wants in. Yeah, those good old behind the scenes. Yeah, but on Wednesdays, it's mostly just meetings or some like deep work that I really wouldn't be able to do much on stream. So at least as of right now, I don't see those coming back yet. They may come back in certain seasons, or if I have to do like some big projects or anything we're working on, then maybe those come back. Disciple B, you know, I'm not sure yet, man. I'm exploring the classes. I love Guardian, but I'm not even sure what class I'll even be maining. Mrs. Cozy, I'm really convicted on this. I know I got to start my morning off different. My flesh is really mean, but conviction is heavy. And it is an internal battle, Mrs. Cozy. I want to encourage you, even for me as a pastor, battling things of the flesh. It's hard, man. It's hard. And, you know, sometimes you can have a perfect definition of what you want your life to be like. Be perfectly disciplined. Always do this at this time. I always spend all this time with God, or I always do this. And I never have a bad thought, and I never say anything I shouldn't have said. But the truth is, all of us are battling the flesh. That doesn't mean you use that as an excuse to just like, you know, excuse your own sin and not try to change from it and ask Holy Spirit to change you. But it just means understanding that God is patient with our weakness. And I need someone to hear that today. God is patient with your weakness. He's patient with mine. I do not get it right. I do not have everything in my life perfectly in order. I'm not a perfect husband. I fall short. I make mistakes. I don't do things that I should have done. I in my life I have thoughts. I say I'm going to do one thing and then I do another, and you know, I'm imperfect. I'm a work in progress. It's areas of my life I want to improve in. I want to continue to improve and seek God. But I also understand that in the meantime, He's patient. Better than I deserve. If I was God, I would have gotten rid of me by now. Period. If I was God, I would have gotten rid of me by now. He's kinder than me. He's more gracious than me. He's more patient than me. My life has been a story of me giving God more and more reasons to reject me. But He continues to draw me close. He continues to desire to want to draw you close. And the question is, do you want to accept the invitation? That's really the only thing getting in your way between having eternity in heaven, having forgiveness of sin, having life and life to the fullest with Jesus. It's not about earning it. It's not about having a perfect schedule or a perfect routine or a perfect resume or a perfect anything. Do you want to accept His invitation? Turn from your sin and to follow Him, where He can do more for you than you could ever do for yourself. That is what it means to follow Jesus. And I'm so thankful that we've been given that opportunity. But here's the beautiful part. I can guarantee you that your life will exponentially change when you every day spend time just connecting with Jesus. It's about relationship. Welcome, Valley. God bless. Good to see you. It's about relationship. It's not just about, fulfilling some rules or checking off boxes or going to a church service because it's the right thing to do. No, it's about every day having intimate relationship and connection with God. Intimate relationship and connection with God every day. He wants to hear from you. He wants to help you with your struggles. He wants to give you a peace, the Bible says, that surpasses understanding. Some of you life has felt so dark and so hopeless. God wants to give you hope, because in God we can hope in something. And again, I say this not to be disrespectful, but if our hope is in Jesus, if our hope is not in Jesus, what is it in? I've heard so many people say that don't believe Jesus is real. They're like, well, I just hope it's going to work out. And I respect people's decision to not follow Jesus. Like, I respect that you have the right to make your own choice. But what is the hope in? What is it in? At that point, and again, I don't mean this to be facetious or disrespectful. At that point, we're hoping in RNG. Like, I'm just hoping that just maybe for not even for some reason, I'm hoping for really no reason, that it's just going to work out. Here's what I've seen in my life. I've seen Jesus come through. Jesus make a way. There is not just a random effect. There is a cause, and it is caused by the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, God Almighty, and He alone is able and willing to save, to restore, to transform, no matter how broken or dark your past may be. Jesus, Master and Maker of the whole universe, is able to see you right now where you are, meet you right now where you are, and transform your life. I mean, we look at this world, even just in a video game, and none of us would look at this beautiful world and say, man, all of this got here by accident. No, every single cat pixel on this screen, every single pixel on this screen was carefully placed, carefully designed. Every single one of these communities, even just their transmog, was carefully selected and picked. Every item you see on the screen has been thoroughly thought through, farmed, and designed, all of it. And with even more intention than all of that is the intention that God put when he created you. Every pigment of your skin, every single thing has been created, designed by God. You are not an accident. You were created on point, on purpose, for a purpose. If we think that this fake, pixelated world could have never been here by accident, I mean this with as much respect as I can give it. How could we think the universe, which is 1 billion times more complex, how could that be here without a creator, without a designer, without a master, without a maker, without a God Almighty? This world is proof to me that someone greater than you and I has designed us. Someone has designed us. Now, who is that person? It's a great question. I believe that person is Jesus. And here's the deal. You may be here and maybe you're curious. Who is this Jesus and how can I get to know him? And all I want you to know is that my wife and I, we lead an online church for gamers, and we want to create a safe place for you where we can ask questions. I think it's fair for you to have questions. And so in our church, I'm going to put a link in chat. We actually have created a system where if you click that link in the Twitch chat, it'll bring you into our Discord where you can actually simply just be able to ask faith questions. We've got what we call a Bible Talk team. It's a team of some pastors, community leaders, people in our community that are just happy, willing, and eager to help answer some of your questions. You may be wondering, man, if God is so good, why is there so much evil in the world? It's a great question. I've had to wrestle with that. Maybe you want to wrestle with it too. Every Friday, I do a segment on my stream called Ask a Pastor Anything. And you can ask about anything, about life, faith, relationships, marriage, content creation, the Bible, anything. I just want you to know, like, I don't expect you to just believe because I said so. I want you to wrestle with it. I think actually too many Christians don't even really know why they believe. Like, oh, well, I grew up in church and my parents told me that I should follow Jesus, so I just kind of do. Jesus used the phrase, he said, count the cost. I want to follow him. Understand what that means. Understand what you're getting yourself into. And Jesus never promised that following him would be easy. He just said following him would be worth it. I tell you, I used to live life my own way. Making my own decisions, doing whatever I wanted, when I wanted. God, I don't care about you or your standards. I know better. That led me down a path of shame and regret and realizing I'm not as smart as I think I am. Turned my back on God after growing up in church. Said I'm living life my own way. And I became someone I couldn't even recognize in the mirror. Doing things I wasn't proud of. Asking myself, man, how did I even get here? And then Jesus, despite my utter disrespect towards him, despite me turning my back on him, despite me thinking that I knew better than he did, just welcomed me with open arms. No matter who you are, no matter what you've been through, you got a dark past, you've got regrets, me too. You've got things you wish you could go back and undo, me too. But here's the deal, through Jesus, and Jesus alone, Your past can be forgiven. Your past doesn't have to determine your future. There is a peace. There is a joy that only Jesus offers. I want to be kind but clear. The world offers you a cheap alternative. The world offers you a counterfeit. It will not do for you what it promises. The world overpromises and underdelivers. And some of you listening, you may not believe in Jesus, but you've already figured that out. I might not know if I believe God's real, but I've been doing things my own way long enough to know, I don't know if Jesus works, but I know that my way currently isn't working. And here's all I can present to you. That if your current strategy isn't working, if you're not liking the results you're getting, it's time for a new strategy. God's desire for you is not for you to continue to live hopeless. God's desire for you is not for you to continue to live lost. He wants to save you, to restore your heart. He wants to change your life. There is a joy that I believe only Jesus offers. And it's free. It's free. He offers it to you. The Bible says whoever would believe in their heart, just believe. Notice he didn't even say he who would behave, but he who would believe in their heart, confess with their mouth that Jesus Christ is Lord, you can be saved. What does that mean? For those who will simply make a decision, say, Jesus, I'm going to put my trust in you. Acknowledge I've sinned, I've done wrong. God, forgive me, and I want to follow you. You can come with your baggage. You can come with your questions. You can come with your fears. You can come with your doubts. Come just the way you are right now. You don't need to get your act together for God to love you. Getting your act together so that God can love you is like needing to get clean before you take a shower. You don't get clean to take a shower. You take a shower so you can get clean. We come to Jesus with all of our dirt and all of our baggage and our brokenness and our past and your deep, dark secrets that God already knows anyway, and he still loves you. The thing that you're afraid to let people know because if they knew they would reject you, he already knows them and he still welcomes you. No fear, no shame, just forgiveness, just grace, just kindness towards you and towards me. Towards you and towards me. Jesus today is just extending a hand of love towards you. He wants to help you. He wants to lead you. He wants to guide you. He wants to save you. But you do need saving. So do I. Every one of us. And so I just want to invite you. I just want to invite every single one of you. If you've got questions, eternity is too important for you to at least not consider. I will be kind to you. I will welcome you in my stream. We can play Guild Wars 2. Even if you take time to think this through and you can't come to the same conclusion as I have. Man, I implore you. Take it serious. Because if I'm wrong and I die and I spent my whole life trying to honor a God who didn't exist and trying to be a better husband and trying to love people and I felt this joy and peace that I guess maybe was just in my mind and then I die and then we just disappear. And really, I don't lose anything. I lose nothing. But if you're wrong and Jesus is real and he's the only way to heaven, you will lose everything. And Jesus doesn't want that for you. That's why he took your place. When he died on the cross and rose from the grave 3 days later to showcase that he is God. And today, you can follow him. And my encouragement every day in my stream is I just want to help people take one step closer to Jesus. Just one step. Well, that one step is, hey, you know what? I definitely don't believe. And my one next step is today, I'm actually not so sure. Maybe. I've gone from a definitely no to a maybe. Some of you, maybe you've been living in a maybe. You're like, I don't even know. I just never thought about it. And you're like, maybe I'm beginning to kind of think maybe he is real. Just one step. And even if you're here and you're already following Jesus, I want you to grow closer. I want to grow closer. We can have as much of God as we want. I want to have more. And God forgive me for the days where I sell for cheap counterfeits, thinking that after a long day of work, a doom scroll is going to fix me. And sometimes I'm so foolish. Time and time again, I read his word. brings healing to my soul. He carries me. His word gives life. The Bible is truth, alive and active, to transform our lives if we would simply read it, to engage and connect with God. Man, he's good. Friends, I'd love to pray for you. And I got a meeting in like 90 seconds. God, I thank you so much for every person here. God, I pray that you would bless them. I pray for people right now who are on the fence. Is Jesus really God? I pray a supernatural encounter in the name of Jesus that they will not be able to even explain. I was just watching this random streamer. Just was looking through the Guild Wars 2 category, and then I stumbled across this random dude kneeled in a guild hall preaching in front of the other people who are also kneeling. I don't even know what the heck these people are doing. But I'm experiencing something right now I cannot explain. A peace, a joy, a presence. It's God Almighty. God Almighty. Encounter them. God, even for those who are right now feeling the most resistant towards you, through your loving kindness, Holy Spirit, I pray you encounter them in a real way. Whatever people may be going through, bless them, help them. In Jesus' name I pray. I mean, friends, if y'all got questions, our church would love to help. Again, I'll put our Discord, an area we can ask questions in the chat right there. I got to head out. I got meetings for the rest of the day. Guys, I love you. Know that you're loved. Know that God loves you. Shout out to the homies that came to hang out in the Guild Wars 2 Guild Hall for prayer. We end all of our streams with prayer. So if you guys want to be able to join us in the Guild Hall, you're more than welcome. Guys, thank you for hanging out this morning. I appreciate y'all. Short stream today. I don't know if I'll keep doing this on Wednesdays. We're not sure. But we did it today. It was fun. I love y'all. Guys, we're going to raid Z Sarah Yu. She is another Christian streamer. And she is playing Guild Wars 1 actually right now. So I'm going to raid her and then head on out to my meeting. Guys, I love you. You guys are absolutely incredible. Z Sarah Yu. Have a great day. Wait, that didn't work? Oh, I typed it wrong. Z Sarah Yu. Be blessed, be kind to one another, and don't forget, tonight, guys, at 9 p.m. Eastern, there is a World v World Guild Wars 2 event. Even if you've never done World v World ever in your life, they will be there to help, take you through. Even if you hate PvP and MMOs, come tonight, it's totally different. When you go with an army and you stick together, it is so much fun. I don't even know what I'm doing, and I've been having a blast when I do it. Go with XP Gaming tonight. I won't be there. I have a board meeting tonight, unfortunately, but the community is going to be there. It's going to be a blast. Go hang out. Go raid Z Sarah Yu. I love y'all. We'll see y'all soon. Peace. Peace.